I might have embarrassed curator Gloria Groom at the Art Institute last night at the award ceremony when I mentioned that behind every beautiful art exhibit is a beautiful curator. But she seemed to take the compliment pretty well. Welcome. Welcome to Project Windows. I'm Stanley Smith. I'm here with a recap of the awards presentations, which were presented at the Art Institute on Thursday evening, August 28th. Gloria Groom is the curator for Gustav Kaibart in Painting His World, which has been on display this summer and will be on display until October 5th. As curator, Gloria was asked to select the Art Institute Awards, and she awarded this year's award, her first award, to the Ventoux restaurant at the Pendry Hotel. This was in partnership with Ann Pickett. Gloria said she especially appreciated the painterly nature of the paintings that Anne created for the window display, and also that Gloria had the pleasure of passing the Ventoux Cafe on most mornings on the way to work and often stopped in for coffee and pastry. Gloria also awarded an Art Institute Award to the Pulaski Elston Business Association in partnership with artist Sid Smiley. The Pulaski Elston people were scouting for a location for Sid, and because of that, she had all of 48 hours to create her painted panels for this window display. Impressed upon me and probably some of the judges the need for tenacity and persistence, as well as artistic skill, all of which Sid possesses in abundance. Congratulations, Sid, and to the Pulaski Elston Business Association. Willing partner in Project Windows Choose Chicago is basically the Department of Tourism here in Chicago, headed up by Robert Wojcik. And his prerogative was to select a Choose Chicago award, an award that is evocative of what Chicago has to offer. And he awarded this to the Scent Queens. This is a lovely display, very evocative of Gustav Kaibat's Paris Street Rainy Day, along with selected merchandise from the store, beautifully presented. The People's Choice Award. So, in addition to the regular judging categories, which we assemble a panel of expert judges who go out in the field and evaluate all the window displays, the judges consist of civic leaders, association leaders, business professionals. In addition to that, we invite the public, people like you, to vote for your winning display. That's accessed through a QR portal on the voting sign, and people can vote for their favorite window display. This year's People's Choice Award went to the Andersonville Chamber of Commerce for this mural created in Gustav Kaibart theme of, again, the rainy day in Andersonville. Very fun and colorful choice of window display material. Most fashionable was awarded to Neiman Marcus on North Michigan Avenue, such an important anchor for retail culture on North Michigan Avenue. Lewis and his team created this beautiful display at Superior Street at Michigan Avenue with a painted original interpretation of Gustav Kaibart scene, along with modern apparel styled in a way that was evocative of a previous time. Very fashionable, beautifully executed, and adding a little style and glamour to North Michigan Avenue this season. Most amusing was awarded to a perennial favorite, Chicago Tea House in the Gold Coast neighborhood on North State Parkway. Most amusing. This award was accepted by Stephanie Lise Enrich, the proprietor of the store. Agnes was just returning from a trip to Europe, and a very fun display. Could have gotten most minimal because it has the most important elements, the cup and the faces and the lips to drink it. So congratulations to Chicago Tea House. Most artistic was awarded to Los Barillos. And this was especially interesting backstory from this artist that explained to us that they had to paint what was last first and what was last, now first, what would have been first last. So it was really because she painted from the inside out. Again, so impressed upon me the need for some technological thinking, analytical thinking, as well as artistic skill. And it was a very fun, actually beautiful rendition of Gustav Kaibat's The Floor Scrapers. Most charming was awarded to Posh. Many years our judges ask, well, why isn't Posh in this contest? Because it's a leader in visual merchandising here in the city. They always have expertly merchandised store and beautifully trimmed window displays. And with the prodding, thanks to the prodding of artist Allison Lyon, they agreed to participate this year, and we're happy to do so. So we're back, happy to have them back as a participant. Allison incorporated one of her Gustav Kaibat inspired paintings into this plein air painting scene, along with other fun elements of everything that makes summer in Chicago so delightful. Congratulations to Allison Lyon, along with designer Christy Rogg and photographer Ellie Knoll. If you take a look at the website at Posh, you see that all the windows are expertly photographed by Ellie. Most Interactive was awarded to the Blackstone Hotel in partnership with artist Diana Doms. Diana is a textile and fabric artist, and she created this scene in the lobby where guests could interact. They could sit down and snap a selfie in this Gustav Kaibat inspired theme with upholstered chair by Diana, pillow, drapes, and even a reproduction of a painting beautifully printed on silk fabric as a backdrop. Most Traditional was awarded to Apothecary EO for creating this Paris storefront and window display, all under the cafe awning, very evocative of Paris street scene and Most Traditional. Best Design was awarded to Vase and Vessel for these custom-made ceramic vases with coordinating flowers, which also coordinated to a painting, all based on the Gustav Kaibat theme and coordinated and produced by artists. Best Use of Materials is awarded to the Andersonville Galleria. This is a very interesting work, reproduction out of small pieces of wood and found objects and materials which created texture and color and depth. It was really a beautiful piece, very evocative, and it's a great example of best use of materials. Best Impression. You can't really have a window contest based on French Impressionism without an award for Best Impression. And this award goes to Beverly Area Planning Association, where they featured works from local artists, beautifully framed, and just presented very simply, very clean. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes that makes the best impression. Best Interpretation might sound redundant, but interpretation was speaking to the idea that each year we try to give people space to interpret and expand on the idea, go off on what might seem to us tangential or divergent, and see things in a way that we never would have expected. Best Interpretation goes to a lot of good stuff by proprietor and artist Benita Phipps. And this was a fun display. No reproduction, no art, nothing made, just all the found objects of her retail space, both traditional and modern, to create a recreation of Man on a Balcony by Gustav Kaibat. Best Message was awarded to the Chicago Urban Art Retreat Center by Duo. And this display was coordinated by Diana Long, who was a curator in her own right. And it's evocative of a previous art show she did with 80 artist women of abuse, which was looping on this video, couched in all the French Impressionistic Gustav Kaibat iconography, including literally under the umbrella. This was in a beautiful space, which retractable windows, which opened up to the street in the West Lawndale neighborhood. So people on the sidewalk could interact with the display and enjoy the visual experience of this best message. Brand Elevation was awarded to 900 North Michigan Avenue. James Raby accepted the award. I believe he was instrumental in styling the windows. We had 2 windows on Walton Street, both with a iconic Gustav Kaibat reproduction painting and coordinating merchandise from the retailers in the 900 North Michigan building. Brand Elevation, they did a terrific job of melding and elevating the brand, the 900 brand, the Art Institute brand, and the brand of art and culture and beauty here in Chicago. Congratulations. Best curation goes to the Monadnock Building in the Central Business District downtown. Monadnock Building is a historic landmark, and it's a very important dot on almost every architectural tour. And they do a great job maintaining the integrity and legacy of this historic building by literally curating all the retail tenants on the street level. Visual excellence was awarded to Macy's On State. Chip and Millennia do such a great team along with the rest of the team, do such a great job along with the rest of the team, merchandising a entire city block, 7 floors worth of retail space, a truly significant retail anchor, cultural anchor, and gathering place for the entire loop. And the Macy's store, previously occupying the Marshall Field space, um, really has been beautifully refreshed in the last couple of years. If you've not been to Macy's recently, I should make a point to visit. It's a beautiful experience, and it is merchandised and displayed beautifully. At the end of the awards ceremony this year, Nora Gaynor, the director of civic engagement, announced next year's theme, which is de Kooning and Modern Art. I think that'll be a great way to expand and create a lot of latitude for people to interpret and participate in Project Windows. Project Windows is an annual event. It usually kicks off in early spring. This year will be kicking off probably end of March 2026 with neighborhood orientations and a downtown orientation where you'll get to learn more about the artist and the theme and the ways to interpret it and how to partner with a retailer, designer, artist to bring all the threads together to make it possible. Project Windows is a celebration of art and commerce and beauty in downtown Chicago. We believe that when people experience beauty, they're elevated socially, culturally, economically, and probably spiritually. We look forward to working with you and being on this journey together in 2006. I will include my email in the description of this video. If you'd like to learn more and learn how to participate, please contact me. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.